Hello, YouTube. This is Princess Anti-Sheeple Pleaser, and today I will be reading you an article. It's called "Why I'm Fed Up with Those Photos of School Lunches Around the World." In the past few weeks, I've just been updated by people sending this link: school lunches around the world, how poorly America's lunches fare by comparison, like this. Each time someone sends me this link, I thank them politely and grit my teeth. Here's why. First, most people understandably but mistakenly believe these photos depict actual lunches served in actual schools. Even news outlets seem to have made this error. Instead of all these lunches are mock-ups created by Sweetgreen, a fast casual restaurant chain which also offers wellness workshops to children in various schools in the Northeast. Sweetgreen says its base is photos on some typical school lunches around the world, but it doesn't tell us how it obtained the information underlying the photos. Were the meals modeled on the public school menus? Private school menus? Are meals depicted typical of what's served and given in accounting? Did Sweetgreen cherry pick the most appealing items? On what basis were the elements chosen for America's school meal? I don't have answers to those questions, but here are some things I do know. Let's start with the mouth-watering school meal from Greece. According to 2013 New York Times piece, notably, more children in Greece are going hungry. Greek schools actually do not offer subsidized cafeteria lunches. Students bring their own food or buy items from a canteen. That cost has become insurmountable for some families with seeds just picked circuits. But I do know while Greek school kids were reportedly going hungry in 2013, over 20 million economically distressed kids in this country were being fed nutritious, federal subsidized meals every single school day. Kinda makes you proud to be American, doesn't it? Then there's France. I've been blogging about school food for 5 years. If I had France for every time someone told me about superior school meals in that country, I'd have enough money to buy every TLT reader this lunch. French meals are superior to ours. Surprise. According to this report, the amount spent on food in French schools can exceed to $2, twice that American districts are left with after overhead. I actually suspect that the money available to schools for food may be much higher, given this post by Karen Lee Billion, which indicates the parents are assessed a price with sliding scale, wealthiest parents paying a whopping $7 per meal. More importantly, as the Leon Billion so well documented, French kids eat everything, almost every aspect of French food culture, including widespread nutrition education. Early test training supports better school meals, both their provision by school meals and their acceptance by children. We should learn from France, of course, yet it hardly seems fair to compare school food to ours. So many factors in this country thought were better meals aren't nearly as problematic and chronic underfunding. The financial competition districts face from home-packed lunches, which were strongly discouraged in France, competitive food, junk food fundraising, open campuses, 2 billion spent every year advertising junk food to American children. And American food culture celebrates junk food instead of actively discouraging its consumption as France does, including requiring warning messages on food ads. And by the way, apparently not every meal served in French schools is worthy as a Michelin star on What's for School blog. What's for Lunch blog, sorry. Where real people around the world submit their actual photos of school meals. I spotted French school featuring chicken nuggets. And that leads to another point. How can one meal accurately represent an entire nation's school meal program? For example, let's assume some Ukrainian kids really are eating what the sweet green depicts. That's great, but according to What's for Lunch, other Ukrainian kids are getting a dismal meal of hot dog slices, white pasta, and bread. So which is real Ukrainian school meal? By the same token of American school meals compared to school meals that rock Facebook, they're all a far cry from pale chicken nuggets depicted by Sweet Green. As Dale Hayes, registered the dietitian who runs school meals, the Rock Facebook told thousands of schools are balancing complex regulations limited by budgets and picky eating and habits. I'm not suggesting that we ignore the fact that many American school districts are churning out truly terrible school food. Here's a photo sent just this week by a lunch tray reader of her child's lunch. Ew. But if Sweet Green's goal are to raise Americans about school nutrition, not garner a lot of publicity restaurants and unrealistic international standard, whether the standard is unrealistic because it's inaccurate. Greece or the country questions money, effort in feeding its children. Okay. Ooh, that was a long article, even for me to read. So, here's what I think about school lunches. Our school lunch sucks. I want to know where's all this money going? Our school has rats. We have maggots in our food and all this other crap. America are some lying crappers. And they know there are some lying. This American government are some lying crappers. They know dang well we are not eating good. They feed us spoiled milk. They have rats and maggots running around the school. They have all this money and they give all this money to these Title I schools. But guess what? They're not using it properly. I'm not supposed to know this, but I've researched it a lot. It makes no sense why our schools have rats. It makes no sense why they're feeding us spoiled milk. It makes no sense that they're giving us this short amount of food to eat. Um, I don't understand. But That's all I had to say today. That was my rant and my article for the day. Bye, YouTube.